Hey there, folks. Mark from Like Minded Lunatics. Thank you for joining me. This is the Friday night reaction playlist. That's where we end the week with a beverage and a really cool music video. Sometimes we have fun, sometimes we do deep dives, but it's always a good time sharing a music video and beverage and talking to you. Tonight, I've got a special one. This is one that just came out. I mean, you saw the description, you know what it is. We're going to take a look at Linkin Park's Lost. This came out just like last week or so, and a music video dropped on YouTube. I've not seen it nor heard the song, and I'm excited to do so. I'm afraid it's going to make me sad is what I'm afraid of, but this is apparently a song. This was a track that was originally supposed to go on the Meteora album. I read an interview, or actually a transcript of a podcast that Mike Shinoda did with Fader, and Mike said this: we've been writing Meteora and we had like 40 demos. And he said, these are the ones we don't have vocals for yet. These are not going to be contenders. Get rid of these. These have vocals. Eventually get to the point where it's like, okay, we're going to make an album of about 12 songs out of these songs. And I remember that we did get to the point where we almost put Lost on Meteora. We realized that tonally, it was the same kind of emotion and energy as Numb, and Numb was arguably a better song. We liked it better at the time, so we were like, well, we can't have two Numbs. And we didn't know what we were going to do with Lost, so we just shelved it and forgot about it. Finding it was like, oh my God, this song got all the way to the finish line. Fans are going to love to hear this. It was so fun to hear where we were at, what we were about, why people were showing up in the first place. So I'm excited to hear this and see this video. It's tradition to have a beverage with our Friday night reaction video, folks. I'm going with a Star Hopped. It's a hazy IPA here from Austin. I hope you're having a great Friday, and cheers, folks. Cheers to the end of the week and the beginning of a weekend. All right, so let's go back in time. Let's go back in time to 2003, when the fellas were recording Meteora. Let's see what this is about.
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me, something I cannot repair, even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there. This is how I feel. I'm trapped in yesterday, where the pain is all I know. I'll never break away.
Sounds like we're about to get to the chorus there. Boy, oh boy. Boy, it's a trip down memory lane hearing Bennington's voice, isn't it? Man, what a loss that was. You know, I reacted here recently to a cover of Heavy that Lizzie Hale and Amy Lee from Evanescence did, and you can go over here and watch that if you'd like. And I compared it to a studio version, or no, I'm sorry, the video, and then at the end I looked at the studio version of Heavy where it was just Chester Bennington singing it. And boy, oh boy, what a loss that was. Man. You know, it's one of those things that after the grunge era, after the 90s when we lost so many folks, I thought, you know what? Now we're going to start taking care of our people. We're going to take care of them. This isn't going to happen again. And then damned if it didn't happen again, right? Jesus. And the lyrics to this, just a scar somewhere down inside of me, something I cannot repair, even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there. This is how I feel. I'm trapped in yesterday. Just stay out of my way. Where's the pain is all I know. This is all I know.
'Cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion. Lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. But I'm tired, I will always be afraid of the damage I've received, broken promises they made, and how blindly I believed. I will never break away, 'cause when I'm alone, I'm lost.
man, what about the animation of this thing? You know, it's awesome. I would also almost like to see this as an anime in and of itself. Is this? Let me look this up here. It lists the animators, but I don't see if it's. Let's see. Don't recognize any of those folks. Don't recognize any of them. Are these animators that work on anime regularly? I mean, I'm sure they are. This is beautiful. But are these the creators of anime that I should know? I should have looked that part up. Probably. This probably isn't something I should be rambling about in the middle of this thing. Boy, it looks gorgeous though, doesn't it?
These memories living behind my own illusion. Lost all my
Boy, it looked like an eye in the middle, didn't it? There for a second, it was almost just like a globe, like a swirling ball of chaos, and then it looked like, there we go, swirling in somebody's eye.
lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion. I tried to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I tried to keep this pain inside, but I will.
I'm unclear what's happening here. Are you following this narrative? I'm both distracted and confused by the narrative of this. It's gorgeous, absolutely stunning, but I don't know what's happening to these main characters. It's funny listening to this, and maybe I shouldn't have read that interview with Shinoda. Is that how to say his name? Shinoda? Shinobi, whatever his name is. Read the interview with Mike. It is very tonally similar to Numb, isn't it? I mean, I feel like it almost has the exact same song structure. It's neat, though, seeing which one they chose to go with. I think I'd probably agree with Mike that Numb is probably the catchier of these two. But boy, this one's good, too.
Never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside.
You know, maybe we'll do a matchup between this and Numb. Maybe that's what we'll do on a future matchup, because I feel like these are really, really similar. I haven't heard Numb in, I mean, probably, it's on my playlist, so it's probably been a couple weeks, but it feels like with Numb, I feel so, and Chester's voice goes up on that. On this one, he goes down. It's interesting, the juxtaposition. We'll do a matchup on those.
Will never be alright. I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion. Lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
Wow. Boy, that was gorgeous, wasn't it? Oh, and is that the... I hate these goddamn cards. If there's anybody from whatever label this is, y'all don't have to do this. Put 20 seconds of black screen at the end so we can see the video. Can you imagine how annoyed the animators are with this shit? It looks like the band, though, as constellations. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Wow. Well, I don't know what to think about this one, folks. You know, Mike said that this was kind of a lost song and that it was so similar to Numb that they didn't feel like they could put it on Meteora. I kind of agree with him. It's neat, though, going back in time and kind of hearing where the band was at. You know, it's one of those things, too, that so many folks, you know, when rock stars or musicians, they complain about depression and stuff like that. Oh, cry over your millions of dollars. You know, for folks who actually do open themselves up emotionally, they run with their emotion meter at 11 all the time. And that's why we get beautiful lyrics like this, but it's also why some of these folks suffer from mental illness and stuff. So, man, it's a weird walk back down this memory lane. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to feel about this tune. I don't know what to feel about this tune. It's obviously great. Chester Bennington's voice is always amazing. It just leaves me feeling kind of weird. Doesn't it you? I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe you can explain it to me in the comments. All right, folks. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one. I've been waiting to do this one on a reaction, and I feel like now I've left myself in a weird spot. So I'm missing Chester, and we walk back in time, but he's no longer with us, and so it's a weird feeling. Let me know in the comments what you think about this one. If you know what the hell's going on in this narrative, this anime, which is obviously beautiful, let me know, because I was confused by it. It seemed like there was a Matrix type thing going on, but maybe a Kiki's Big Adventure or whatever that anime is. I'm sure about it. So let me know in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Take care of yourselves, folks, and I'll see you soon.